They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
Oh, if Jeremy Hill can hold on to a fucking football.
That doesn't make sense.
You're listening to the P&E Bengals Fan Podcast.
3, 2, 1.
Judy, bo booty, banana, fana, fo foodie, thief, fine, mo moody. Judy. Lana, fo banana, fana, fo fana, thief, fine, mo na.
All right, everybody. Pete beat me with a stick in last week's projection, so let's see if I can return the favor this week.
I'm not sure. Honestly, I wasn't too impressed with my own record of 10-6, but it's week one, so I'm sure it's all wide open.
All right, let's knock out these predictions for week 2.
You want me to go ahead and read off the games?
Yep, go ahead.
All right, on Thursday, September 15th, this Thursday, it is the Jets going to Buffalo. I'll let you take this one first.
I'm going to go with the Jets. Man, they were just disappointed in this loss against Cincinnati, and they looked really good. I'm going with the Jets.
I got the Jets as well. On Sunday, September 18th, at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have the New Orleans Saints traveling to the Giants. I have picked New Orleans to beat the Giants just because they lost a heartbreaker at home. They're going to be motivated to get one on the road, and the Giants are just an okay team.
That's a tough one. It could go either way for me. I'm going to go with the safe pick and pick
New Orleans on the road?
You know what? I'm going to go Giants at home.
Okay.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, that's
Eli,
actually pretty
Odell
good.
Beckham
I might
Jr.
be losing that one, but I haven't given
Victor
New Orleans
Cruz.
the benefit of the doubt in this game.
Yeah.
All right, next game we have Kansas City at Houston.
Go ahead.
No, I picked Houston mostly just because they're at home.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Houston, man. Will Fuller is just a beast over there. He's taking a lot of that pressure off of DeAndre Hopkins, so let's do that.
Okay, the next game is our favorite game, the Cincinnati Bengals going to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. I'll let you go first in this one.
I got to do it. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a nail-biter, but I think the Bengals are going to drop this one. I'm going Pittsburgh.
Okay, I picked Cincinnati, and the reason why is usually when we play the Steelers, we play well at their house, and we play like crap at our own. We usually switch off home and away, and that's usually a pretty good pattern to follow, and I just think Cincinnati finds a way to exploit the secondary. It's a close game, just like the Jets game, but I think Cincinnati finds a way to pull it out to get revenge on the playoff game. They're motivated.
Fair enough.
Okay, the next game will be Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott. In a divisional game, they are traveling to see the Redskins. And I have picked Washington just because I don't know how the rookie quarterback's going to react on the road.
I'm going to go with the Cowboys because Washington just looked like the hot mess on defense last week.
Yeah, we got to figure they know Dallas better than they know Pittsburgh, but that's actually a pretty good choice, so we'll see. All right, our next game would be the Dolphins at the Tom Brady-less New England Patriots.
I'm going to go with the Patriots. I'm going to go with the Patriots because it doesn't even matter. They always find a way to win. Look at last week.
Yep, oh my. They were missing like 9 people last week, and they still won.
And they won because somebody else missed the game-winning field goal. Every year it happens a couple of times. Next.
Yep, there's some lucky mugs right now. All right, the next game would be Tennessee going to the Detroit Lions.
I'm going to pick the Lions in this one, man. I think they're going to be a
So am I.
high-powered offense this year.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't go that far, but I do think they got more than Tennessee has at the moment. I think, and plus they're at home. I think it's a good pick. The next game would be Baltimore at Cleveland, and I'm going to pick Baltimore in this game. I'd pick the same area of the blind right now over the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, fooled me once, shame on you. I'm going with the Ravens. I'm not picking the Browns 2 weeks in a row.
Right? So the next game would be the 49ers of San Francisco traveling to go see the NFC defending champions, the Carolina Panthers. Without question, I have chosen Carolina.
Yeah, I'm not even going to talk about that one. Yep.
Right? All right, so the next one will be Tampa Bay, the Buccaneers are traveling out west to go see the Arizona Cardinals.
Cardinals, they're going to be pissed that they lost this last game.
Yeah, I got the Cardinals on this one, too. They're at home, and they're going to beat up on Tampa Bay, I think. The next game, this one should be the easiest game of the week to call. You have the Seattle Seahawks traveling to go see the L.A. Rams. Go ahead, Erskine. Pick the Rams. You know you want to.
I actually do want to because the Rams just got embarrassed. And plus, this is another division game, which usually the Rams are a pretty decent opponent in their own division. But I'm going to go with Seahawks.
I was going to say that. They beat the Seahawks twice last year, home and away.
But I'm going to go with the Seahawks.
Yeah, thank you. The next game is Indianapolis Colts at the Denver Broncos. I have picked Denver. I just think they have a stronger team, even with the young quarterback.
Oh, this makes me so angry. I need to catch up. I'm going with the Colts for an upset.
Wow. Looks like I'm gonna come back from behind late this week again.
Hold on, man. I'm regretting my decision already. I'm gonna go with the Broncos. Let's change that. I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
Okay, I think that's a wise choice, my friend. All right, the next game that lasted off about 15 seconds. The next game is Jacksonville at San Diego.
Jacksonville, San Diego. Ooh, it's in San Diego. What you got?
I got San Diego at home.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm going with the Jaguars.
Okay.
They want to get that offense. They want to get that offense on all cylinders. I think they're going to find a way to do it against the Chargers.
That's a good choice for like shootout of the week, though.
Yeah.
Next game would be the Atlanta Falcons traveling to go see the reinvigorated Oakland Raiders.
I don't think they pull it off 2 weeks in a row. I'm going with the Falcons.
Nice. I am going to take Oakland at home. I think that win this last week kind of gives them a lot of confidence, and the Falcons I just don't believe in. So I'm going to go with Oakland. We got Green Bay traveling to Minnesota on Sunday Night Football.
It's in Minnesota, but it's still Aaron Rodgers. I'm going Packers.
So am I. I'm also going Packers. The Monday night game, the premier game of the week, would be the Philadelphia Eagles at 1-0, going to travel to see the Chicago Bears at legendary Soldier Field. I am going to go with the Chicago Bears on Monday night, mostly because I think Philadelphia just beat up on a pretty piss-poor Browns team, and I just think the Bears, Jay Cutler, I think at home they lost the first week. I think they come back and get this one.
All right, I'm gonna go with the Eagles in this one. I don't believe in Jay Cutler like that.
Yeah, I mean I can see your reasons why, but at the same time I feel confident in that pick. So we got 6 games that we are separated on.
Okay, that sounds like enough for me to inch up on evening the tally.